Hello everyone, my name is David, and today I have a Pecha Kucha for you guys on hashtags. So hashtag is a big part of our digital culture and pop culture today. We see them on social media, on TV, on commercials. But I realized that hashtag wasn't around here around 7 years ago. So how come something that's so new has become such a big part of our digital communication? Let's first define what is a hashtag. A hashtag is a word or a phrase that's preceded by a hash sign. It marks the key word or the key idea of the post, and it's highlighted in blue, the links to all the other posts with the same hashtag. The idea to use the hashtag as a grouping tool for social media was first proposed by someone named Chris on Twitter in 2007. He said to use the hash sign for people to group messages. During that year, there was also the fire in California, and the hashtag San Diego fire became a way for people to follow up the fire and basically update the trend. And that was a prominent example of using the hashtag and made people realize hashtag is a great tool for people to update trends. In 2009 came a pivotal moment for hashtag when Twitter allowed people to basically search hashtag in the search bar, and that basically defined what hashtag can be and should do. 4 years later, Facebook also adopted the use of hashtag. That really started a phenomenon that really transformed what we use in digital communication. Now we see a lot of stuff are featuring hashtags. During last year's Super Bowl commercial, for example, half the ads feature hashtags. And during the freshman convocation in Georgia Tech, students need to use the hashtag GT19 to put their picture on the big screen. So how come something so new has become so successful? First, hashtag has the ability to sort and filter topics. It can direct you to the conversation that you are interested in. And the most popular hashtags are ranked by the app and shown on the home screen as a trending topic of the day. Hashtag is also a kind of paralanguage. A paralanguage is a kind of language that is nonverbal. It's a cue that allows people to express ideas. And that has always been hard for text to do. But hashtag is like emojis that are written out. And that expression really adds a tonal layer to our communication online. Hashtag is also informal. So when we're writing, our instinct tells us to write formally. But hashtags eliminates that and basically allows us to have our most natural ideas and write spontaneously. That is good because when we're talking, we express ideas clearly, and that's when we basically communicate informally. Hashtag also allows you to shift your perspective. So when you're writing a hashtag, you're basically shifting yourself to distancing yourself from the post and having a third-person view on the post. You can basically make a comment on your own post. For example, the hashtag first world problem used here is basically making a sarcasm on his own post. So using all these, having said all that, hashtags are still disliked by a lot of people on the internet. They think it's a burden of the internet and it's a linguistic tumor. That's true because people are abusing hashtag. People are putting 20 hashtags in a post because they realize that using hashtag allows you to get more likes on social media. And while that is true, according to study, using around 5 hashtags on your post gives you the most attention, while using more, something like 20, is more seen as a spam. So this proves that there are rules for using a hashtag. Just like when you're writing an essay, for an essay to be good, you have to use proper grammar and proper syntax. It's the same for hashtags. For example, the basic of hashtag is you have to have the hashtag in one word. There should be no spaces and no special characters. But for it to be not just a hashtag, but also an effective one, there are also more underlying principles. For example, the hashtag should be short and simple. It should be memorable and it should be relevant. It should also be catchy. So one of the biggest examples is hashtag Throwback Thursday. The hashtag is really short and simple. It's also very catchy because it uses a lot of alliteration. And it's really successful because now it's one of the most used hashtags on Instagram today. It's also important to notice that hashtag can have ambiguity, so it's important to proofread it before you post it. When this has happened to not only individuals but also celebrities and marketing campaigns, and it's really good to proofread it to prevent awkwardness. So using all these rules and syntaxes and grammatics really makes your post stand out. Hashtag has this ability. For example, in this picture, it's really a good use of hashtag. After you probably scroll through 100 pictures on Instagram today, you won't remember most of them, but the one with the good use of hashtag is something that you will remember. So using hashtag is really powerful. With proper syntax and skills, you can really communicate ideas. One of the prominent examples is hashtag activism, where people on the internet using hashtag to promote internet activism. For example, during the 2011 civil unrest in the Arab Springs, people used the hashtag Bahrain to communicate their ideas for the issue. During the campaign for Black Lives Matter, people use this hashtag to communicate online and really gather people online and raise the issue for people to notice. Another example for effective use of hashtag is commercial. So the marketing campaign by Coca-Cola, the hashtag Share a Coke, is really successful because a lot of fans want to tweet about their stories. And to be able to do that, people have to go to the store and buy a Coke bottle with their friends' names on it. And that really boosts the sale for Coca-Cola. That's really successful. And another great use for hashtag is on TV. So since 2010, people and broadcasters started to put hashtags on their screen. And this really allowed people to have a backstage discussion via their social media during or after a program. So having said all that, and then what I want to emphasize is that hashtag is really what you make it to be. You can either make it or break it. Using proper syntax rules and proper skills, you can really make it stand out and make your idea stand out, especially on something like social media, which is a really great platform of today. Whether you're an individual, organization, or want to make a marketing campaign, you can really deliver your ideas.